ताल से शंभु बोले बाले। मृत्यु तेरे चरण डुबाए, विषवर कंठ में केले। मृत्यु तेरे चरण डुबाए, विषवर कंठ में केले। निकट नहीं आए, शिव शिव नाम जुड़े। जिसका मन तिरका बरमाया, जिसको तू जमाए। तिक चाल से बस ताल से शंभु बोले बाले, शंभु बोले बाले। शिव शंकर परम मनोहर सिक बरसाने वाले। तिक चाल से बस ताल से शंभु बोले बाले, शंभु बोले बाले। हे ज्ञानेश्वर शक्तिशाली, हरसी करे सवाली। हे ज्ञानेश्वर शक्तिशाली, हरसी करे सवाली। हमारे पूरा तेरी बगिया के ये बाग का माली। दया का कर ले हमको अपनी शरण लगा के। तिक ताल से बस ताल से शंभु बोले बाले, शंभु बोले बाले। हे शिव शंकर परम मनोहर सुख बरसाने वाले। तिक ताल से बस ताल से शंभु बोले बाले, 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 शंभु बोले बाले। नाचताए गणपति आनंद राज गोविंद राधे। नाचताए गणपति आनंद राज गोविंद राधे। नाचताए गणपति आनंद राज गोविंद राधे। ब्रह्मा भी आए, विष्णु भी आए, ब्रह्मा भी आए, विष्णु भी आए। संग में आए सरस्वती आनंद राज गोविंद राधे। संग में आए सरस्वती आनंद राज गोविंद राधे। अमर बजावत शंकर प्रियाहि, अमर बजावत शंकर प्रियाहि। संग में आए पार्वती आनंद राज गोविंद राधे। संग में आए पार्वती आनंद राज गोविंद राधे। राम भी आए, लक्ष्मण भी आए, राम भी आए, लक्ष्मण भी आए। संग में आए सीता शक्ति आनंद राज गोविंद राधे। संग में आए सीता शक्ति आनंद राज गोविंद राधे। नाचताए गणपति आनंद राधे। हंसी बजावत कृष्ण प्रियाहि, हंसी बजावत कृष्ण प्रियाहि। संग में आए राधा रानी आनंद राज गोविंद राधे। संग में आए राधा रानी आनंद राज गोविंद राधे। नाचताए गणपति आनंद राज गोविंद राधे। संकट मोचन बजरंगी आए, संकट मोचन बजरंगी आए। भक्ति की संग उसकी शक्ति आनंद राज गोविंद राधे। भक्ति की संग उसकी शक्ति आनंद राज का पाप कते, कोटि का पाप कते, मेरे मन राम बसे, मेरे मन श्याम बसे, मेरे मन राम बसे। राम मेरा मेरे मन राम बसे, जन्म जन्म की हट जो पुरानी, जन्म जन्म की हट जो पुरानी, राम मिले सकते, राम मिले सकते, मेरे मन राम बसे। राम मेरा मेरे मन राम बसे। मीरा के प्रभु हरि अविनाशी, मीरा के प्रभु हरि अविनाशी, तन मन ताहि पते, तन मन ताहि पते, मेरे मन राम बसे। राम मेरा मेरे मन राम बसे, मेरे मन श्याम बसे, मेरे मन राम बसे, मेरे मन राम बसे, मेरे मन राम बसे।
वीर मारुति गंभीर मारुति, वीर मारुति गंभीर मारुति, वीर मारुति गंभीर मारुति, वीर मारुति गंभीर मारुति, वीर मारुति अति धीर 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 मारुति, गीत मारुति संगीत मारुति, गीत मारुति संगीत मारुति, गीत मारुति संगीत मारुति, गीत मारुति संगीत मारुति, दूत मारुति राम दूत 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 मारुति, भक्त मारुति परम भक्त मारुति, भक्त मारुति परम भक्त मारुति, ओ भक्त मारुति परम भक्त मारुति, भक्त मारुति परम भक्त मारुति, वीर मारुति गंभीर मारुति, वीर मारुति गंभीर मारुति, वीर मारुति गंभीर मारुति, वीर मारुति गंभीर मारुति, वीर मारुति अति धीर मारुति, वीर मारुति अति धीर मारुति, वीर मारुति अति धीर मारुति, मा भक्त मारुति वीर मारुति गंभीर मारुति वीर मारुति गंभीर मारुति वीर मारुति गंभीर मारुति वीर मारुति गंभीर मारुति गंभीर मारुति गंभीर मारुति गंभीर मारुति गंभीर मारुति शारदे शारदे हंसवाहिनी शारदे 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 हंसवाहिनी शारदे 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 हंसवाहिनी शारदे 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 हंसवाहिनी शारदे 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 वाग्विलासिनी शारदे 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 वाग्विलासिनी शारदे 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 वाग्विलासिनी शारदे 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 वाग्विलासिनी शारदे 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 हंसवाहिनी शारदे 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 हंसवाहिनी शारदे शंकर पूजित शारदे संकर वंदित शारदे शंकर पूजित शारदे संतन वंदित शारदे वीणा पानी शारदे विद्यादायिनी शारदे वीणा पानी शारदे विद्यादायिनी शारदे 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 हंसवाहिनी शारदे 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 हंसवाहिनी शारदे हंसवाहिनी शारदे वाहिनी शारदे
सोचे। जिस माला में राम नाम ना, वो माला किस काम की।
जिस माला में राम नाम ना, वो माला किस काम की।
जिस माला में राम नाम ना, वो माला किस काम की।
जिस माला में राम नाम ना, वो माला किस काम की।
भज ले मनवा सांझ सवेरे,
भज ले मनवा सांझ सवेरे,
भज ले मनवा सांझ सवेरे।
भज ले मनवा सांझ सवेरे।
एक माला हरि नाम की, जिस माला में राम नाम ना, वो माला किस काम की।
जिस माला में राम नाम ना, वो माला किस काम की।
जिस माला में राम नाम ना, वो माला किस काम की।
जिस माला में राम नाम ना, वो माला किस काम की।
ये संसार कागज की पुड़िया, बूंद परे गल जाए सी। ये संसार
कमर की पुड़िया, बंद निकल जाए सी।
ये संसार कागज की पुड़िया, बूंद परे गल जाए सी।
ये संसार कागज की पुड़िया, बंद निकल जाए सी।
तेरी मेरी छोर बावले,
जोर नावले,
तेरी मेरी छोर बावले।
तेरी मेरी जोर नावले।
जुग लगा हरि नाम की, जिस माला में राम नाम ना, वो माला किस काम की।
जिस माला में राम नाम ना, वो माला किस काम की।
जिस माला में राम नाम ना, वो माला किस काम की।
जिस माला में राम नाम ना, वो माला किस काम की।
नैन दिए दर्शन करने को, कान दिए सुन ज्ञान रे। कान दिए सुन ज्ञान रे। नैन दिए दर्शन करने को, कान दिए सुन ज्ञान रे। कान दिए सुन ज्ञान रे। जीव दे हरि गुण गाने को, जीव दे हरि गुण गाने को। बोलो सियावर राम की, जिस माला में राम नाम ना, वो माला माला में राम नाम ना, वो माला किस काम की।
जिस माला में राम नाम ना, वो माला किस काम की।
पवन अग्नि का गिर जामिल कर गए हरि नाम से, पवन अग्नि का गिर जामिल कर गए हरि नाम से, पवन अग्नि का गिर जामिल तर गए हरि नाम से। ध्रुव तारे प्रहलाद उबारे, ध्रुव तारे प्रहलाद उबारे, जय हो कृपा निधान की। जिस माला में राम नाम ना, वो माला किस काम की।
जिस माला में राम नाम ना, वो माला किस काम की।
जिस माला में राम नाम ना, वो माला किस काम की।
जिस माला में राम नाम ना, वो माला किस काम की।
रट ले मनवा सांझ सवेरे,
भजले मनवा सांझ सवेरे,
रट ले मनवा सांझ सवेरे,
सांझ सवेरे।
एक माला हरि नाम की। जिस माला में राम नाम ना, वो माला किस काम की।
जिस माला में राम नाम ना, वो माला किस काम की।
वो माला किस काम की।
वो माला किस काम की।
सियावर रामचंद्र की जय। So we have the mala at home and we don't chant the name of Ram. Many times we wait for decoration. Or, when I wear the mala, I look official, So, what is the purpose of that mala? The bhajan is asking. Means asking a question like that. What is the purpose of that mala then? It means to say that mala is of no use. Ratale manwa, Sanjay Savere, morning and evening. Chant the name of the Lord with that mala. Ek mala hari naam ki. Ye sansar kagas ki puriya. I told you that. The kagas puri, the sansar is also, see, the kagas ki puriya is one thing. It is used and then discarded. That is one thing. So we come to the samsara and we also will be discarded. Samsara will expunge all of us. Nobody is coming out of this alive. Second thing about that, the puriya is also very ephemeral. They make that, you'll see the people used to, I'm sure those of you who are my age and older, you will remember, the people used to be sitting right on the corner with the chana and they used to be making it right there. They're rolling the cone-shaped paper right there and filling the chana right there. And then as soon as the person is finished, they throw. So that thing is temporary. Temporary. For a moment, momentary use only. So everything in the sansar is temporary. Then, teri meri chhod bawale. Give up this me and mine, you and yours. Nothing in this world is mine, nothing is yours also. Because we came and met it here, and when we leave, it will still be here. Or how? One day, a saint was passing in front of the king's palace, and he told the guard in front, go and tell the king inside, I want to stay in this hotel for the night. So the guard got really angry. He's pointing at the king's palace and calling it a hotel. The guard went inside and told the king, there's a man outside. And he says, you want to stay in your hotel for the night. The king also got angry now. What? You want to stay in my hotel? This is a hotel or what? This is a Raja Mahal. Go and bring him here. If he cannot explain himself, we'll behead him. So he went outside and they brought him inside. Then the king told, you have to explain yourself. You call my palace a hotel? If you can't explain yourself, we'll behead you. That Mahatma said, Are, Rajaji, look here. Before you were the owner of this palace, who was the owner of this palace? He said, my father. He was the owner of it. And before your father was the owner of this palace, who was the owner of this palace? My grandfather. And before your grandfather, who was the owner of this palace? My great-grandfather. Because the throne is handed down from father to son. My great-grandfather was the owner. Acha, theek hai. You are here now. Where are the three of them? What do you mean by the three of them? They're gone. They're gone to the great. Oh, so one of them was here and he is gone. Then next one came and he also is gone. And next one came and he also is gone. And you came now and you also will be gone. Well, any place where people coming and going, that hotel only. Where is that? Huh? So everything in this world is like that. We come and we will go and the hotel will remain. Of course, there'll be some fight after. But that's a different story. Teri meri, he says, chor bavale. Bavale means a crazy person. Because we come in this ansar and get crazy about this is mine and this is mine. And if you touch it, I'll break your hand, Bavale, crazy. Leave it, he says. Relinquish it. Duna laga Hari naam ki. And you chant the name of Hari. Go on humming the name of Hari. Naina diye darshan karne ko. Give the eyes the opportunity to get darshan of Bhagwan, wherever you see mandir, wherever you see the forms, or like last night we were talking, learn to see the Lord in all things. See around me, sab jag jani. So let the eyes be given to Bhagwan's darshan. Kan diye sun gyan re, and let the ears listen to gyan. Fortunate, we are all here listening to Bhagavad Gita. Let the ears listen to the gyan. So let the eyes get darshan of Bhagwan, let the ears listen to knowledge. Then, Jiva di Hari Guna Gane ko. And let the tongue chant the name of Hari. Bolo Siyavar Ram ki. Like that. That comes in the bhajan also. Then in the last verse says, Pavana Ganika Gidh Ajamil. These are all bhaktas from the Mahabharata and all you know. Bhagwatam you all know. Ganika, Gidh, and Ajamil. Gidh comes in Ramayana. Gidh is our Jatayu. And Ajamil, you know. Ajamil is the fellow who chanted the name of Bhagwan by mistake also and he went to Swarga. Huh? He called his son name Narayan. By mistake, he called when he was dying and he went to Swarga. And Indradev said, but Prabhu, what is this? That fellow came here to Swarga. Bhagwan said, but he called my name and he was dying. That's why he came. So Indradev said, Bhagwan, this fellow did not even know that he was calling your name. Bhagwan said, he did not know, but I knew. That is all that is required. The Lord has to know only. We don't have to know. Hey, haven't you seen in life many times, you make a mistake and it turns out for the good? By mistake also something can turn out for the good, isn't it? So, Ajamila, Ganika in the Bhagavatam was a prostitute. But everybody become purified. Everybody is qualified to become purified. We will see this in Bhagavad Gita today. Huh? Taragaye Hari Naam se. They all crossed over by the name of Hari. Dhruva tare Prahlad ubare. Dhruva became a Dhruva Tara, star. And Prahlad was lifted by Bhagavan, saved by the Lord himself, avatar of the Lord. Jai ho kripa nidhana ki. The name of the Lord is being glorified. Okay. All right. I told you before I will tell you the meaning. There you go. That is the meaning. And there are many. Now let us see where we are. There. We'll do opening prayer, then we'll do Gita Dhyanam, and then we'll get into our Gita. Om Shri Ganeshaya Namaha. Om Shri Saraswatyai Namaha. Om Shri Gurudevaya Namaha. O Parthaya Pratibodhitam Bhagavata Narayanena Swayam Vyasena Grathitam Purana Munina Madhye Mahabharatam Advaitamrita Varshinim Bhagavatim Ashtadashaadhyayini Amba Tvam Anusandradhami Bhagavad Gita Bhavadveshini Namostute Vyasa Vishal Buddhe Pullar Vindayata Patra Netra Yena Tvaya Bharata Taila Purnaha Prajwalito Jnanamaya Pradipaha Prapanna Parijataya Totra Vetra Kapane Jnanamudraya Krishnaya Gita Mritha Duhe Namaha Sarvopanishado Gavo Dugdha Gopala Nandanaha Partho Vatsa Sudhir Vokta Dugdham Gitamritam Mahat Vasudeva Sutam Devam Kamsachanuramardanam Devaki Paramanandam Krishnam Vande Jagadgurum Krishnam Vande Jagadgurum. Radhe 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 Govinda. सब गाइए.
Radhe 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 Govinda.
Radhe 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 Govinda. सब गाइए.
Radhe 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 Govinda.
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 Radhe 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 Govinda. Hari Bol. Radhe 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 Govinda. Radhe 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 Govinda.
Radhe 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 Govinda.
Radhe 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 Govinda.
Radhe 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 Govinda.
Radhe 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 Govinda.
Radhe 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 Govinda.
Radhe 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 Govinda.
Radhe 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 Govinda.
कन्हैया लाल की
जय।
धर्मक्षेत्रे कुरुक्षेत्रे धर्मक्षेत्रे
कुरुक्षेत्रे
समवेतायुयुत्सवः
समवेतायुयुत्सवः
धर्मक्षेत्रे कुरुक्षेत्रे
धर्मक्षेत्रे कुरुक्षेत्रे
समवेतायुयुत्सवः
समवेतायुयुत्सवः
समवेतायुयुत्सवः मामका पाण्डवाश्चैव
मामका पाण्डवाश्चैव
मामका पाण्डवाश्चैव
मामका पाण्डवाश्चैव
किं कुर्वत सञ्जय
किं कुर्वत सञ्जय
किं कुर्वत सञ्जय
किं कुर्वत सञ्जय
धर्मक्षेत्रे कुरुक्षेत्रे
धर्मक्षेत्रे कुरुक्षेत्रे
समवेतायुयुत्सवः
समवेतायुयुत्सवः
मामका पाण्डवाश्चैव
मामका पाण्डवाश्चैव
किं कुर्वत सञ्जय
किं कुर्वत सञ्जय
जय श्री कृष्ण जय हरे कृष्ण
जय श्री कृष्ण जय हरे कृष्ण
श्री कृष्ण जय हरे कृष्ण
जय 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 श्री कृष्ण जय हरे कृष्ण
यत्र योगेश्वर कृष्ण यत्र योगेश्वर कृष्ण यत्र योगेश्वर कृष्ण यत्र पार्थो धनुर्धरः यत्र पार्थो धनुर्धरः यत्र पार्थो धनुर्धरः तत्र श्रीर्विजयो भूतिः तत्र श्रीर्विजयो भूतिः तत्र श्रीर्विजयो भूतिः ध्रुवानी तिर्मतिर्मम ध्रुवानी तिर्मतिर्मम जय श्री कृष्ण जय हरे कृष्ण
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 कृष्ण कन्हैया लाल की
जय
Okay, if you're joining us tonight for the first time, we are seeing Srimad Bhagavad Gita divided into 3 sections: Karma Yoga, Bhakti Yoga, and Jnana Yoga. And we are now in the Bhakti Yoga section, which goes from chapter 7 to chapter 12. That portion is called as predominantly Bhakti Yoga. So now here is chapter 8, verse number 14. Bhagwan, and of course there are so many verses we cannot see all of them. We'll see verse number 14 of the 8th chapter, and then we'll proceed from there. Let us chant and we'll see what Bhagwan is telling. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. सब गाइए. स्मरति नित्यशः
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
तस्याहं सुलभः पार्थ नित्ययुक्तस्य योगिनः
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Krishna Kanaya Lal ki jai. In the very famous and most well-known Bhagwatam, there is a place there where Bhagavan tells about the 9 types of devotion. And one of the type of devotion which is given there is, last night I was telling about the chanting of the name, right? The one which is given there is called as Smaranam. It starts, whether it is Bhakti Marg or Gyan Marg, it starts with Shravanam, listening. But there, Shravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu. Kirtan, listening, Kirtan is the second one given. And of course, in the Shastras, the order which is given need not necessarily be in that order. Because Hindu Shastras are very unique in this sense that the words are given there for our practice, but it does not mean that we have to follow in that order. It means that whichever one you like, you do. That is like, when you go to a department store and you have so many various types of shoes or so many various types of pants. Well, you buy the one which you like. Then nobody to tell you, you have to buy this one. Huh? You come out looking like a monkey. You buy the one which you like. He catchy joke too. So anyway, is given there now, Shravanam Kirtanam Vishnoho, Shravanam Kirtanam Vishnoho, Smaranam Padasevanam, Archanam Vandanam Dasyam Sakyam Atmani Vedanam. 9 types are given there. So if you see that, Shravanam Kirtanam Vishnoho, Smaranam is the third one. So Kirtanam and the chanti going on, and that will come up again today. You see in this section, all these words are coming. So now here in this section, this is, Bhagavan says, Smarati Nityashaha Mam. Smarati, Smaranam. In Sanskrit, the root is Smri, means to remember. Smri. Let me tell you a little bit, all of these words we know, but we know in just some different form. I'll tell you how. See, first of all, the root in Sanskrit is Smr. Smr means to remember. So, Smarati here, and in Bhagavatam, Smaranam. Right? But in the regional languages of Bharat, Smaranam is very difficult to say. Man, why I'll twist my tongue to say Smaranam? Smaranam, ram, ram. Who's going to twist their tongue and all? So therefore, in the regional languages, they make that an easy form. What? Sumiran karale mere mana teri. Sumiran. Now see, Sumiran really easy to say. Sumiran. So see, we have some Smr, Smarati here. There, Smaranam. But Sanskrit words, because of the R and all, it is very difficult to say. So Sumiran. In the beginning of the Ramcharitmanas, Sumiran. Easy to say. So those roots and words you know in some form already. Sumiran. Remembrance, remembering. So Bhagavan says, Ananya Cheta Satatam, with the mind given to nothing else. Now this is how to remember Bhagavan. The mind should not be given to anything else. Satatam, all the time. Yo, yaha, mam smarati. Who remembers me. Now see, this is a requirement of bhakti. I have to be remembering Bhagavan. We only remember in how much is the fixed deposit and what is the interest rate. how much the interest rate is and how much it will add up to at the end of the year. Eh? How much it will increase to. So it means we are remembering all the worldly things only. And then we go on remembering what we are taught in school and how to use that to make the money grow and make everything grow. And one person only have to tell, you know, Swamiji, you're looking a little skinny, man. What happened? You don't eat or what? So now you get worried. Then you go and start eating. And you eat, now you get to put on too much weight. Now another worry start. So first you were thinking how to put on weight. Now you're thinking how to lose weight. And that big husband, so big fella, he climb up on the scale. And he pull in the belly. Some people feel like somewhere we are going and the car has to go up, old car, he has to go up a high hill. So somebody telling the passenger, get up from the seat a little bit. How that will help? So he climbed up on the scale and he pull in the belly. Here the wife, that will not help. That will not help me to say, if you pull your belly, you will weigh less. He said, yes, it will help. What do you think? If I don't pull my belly, I can't see the number. I can't see the number down below. You have to pull in that belly. Anyway. But what I'm telling is, we remember everything in this world. I remember the formula because everywhere now they'll tell you formula how to gain weight, how to lose weight. Isn't it? They tell everything everywhere. So you remember all of those things. But remembering Bhagwan? Oh. So Ananya Cheta, with the mind given to nothing else. I'm just giving a simple interpretation of that. Satatam yo mam smarati. And nityashaha. All the time. We don't remember Bhagwan only on Sundays. When you come yagna in the evening. In other words, when you go, like for example, on the highway when you're driving, this fella pull in front of me. Bhagwan doesn't want me to go. The Lord doesn't want me to go. He came and he blocked. Maybe he saved me from something. Like there. So, there is a negative thing also. Use that to remember Bhagwan. Every single thing. Nityashaha means all the time. Bhagwan says in the verse, Tasyaham sulabha partha. Oh partha, for such a person who remembers me all the time, I am easily achieved. He easily comes to me. Nitya yuktasya yogina. Such a person all the time who is thinking about me, remembering me, in and through negative thing, positive. I'll tell you something. Look here. The negative things actually the better ones. Have you heard? Negative things are the better ones to remember Bhagwan. Dukh mein sumiran sab kare, sukh mein kare na koi, jo sukh mein sumiran kare, to dukh kahe ko. Dukh mein sumiran sab kare, sukh mein kare na koi, jo sukh mein sumiran kare, to dukh kahe ko hoy kabira, dukh kahe ko hoy kabira, dukh kahe ko. It is a proven and well-known fact that people remember Bhagwan more in times of sorrow than in times of joy. Let me just ask you a simple question. When people get up on Juve morning, and they put mud all over their body. And they gone on the street not knowing if it's daytime or nighttime. Because, and you know, incidentally, in Hindi, one of the meaning for drunk person is nasha mein hai. Nasha is also night. Nisha, like that. So when he drink, well, in nighttime you don't know what is, I don't know, I can't see there. Oblivious. So when he drink, he also becomes oblivious of anything. And that time, reveling in a different type of spirituality. You think anybody studying God that time? When they joy and party and fete, and nobody studies about God. The same fellow who was partying last night, when he comes home and he finds that his house has just been burglared and ransacked and everything, that fellow immediately starts thinking about Bhagwan. So, dukh mein sumiran sab kare, he says. In sorrow, everybody remember Bhagwan. In joy, nobody remembers. But Kavi Sahib ends that line by saying, Jo sukh mein sumiran kare, to dukh kahe ko hoy. He who remembers Bhagwan in good times, in times of joy, how can sorrow ever come to that fellow? It will never come. So this verse is about smaran, smarati, remembrance of the Lord. And Kavi Sahib is talking there also about remembering God. And we should remember Bhagwan when in good times, not wait for something to happen. So dukh kahe ko hoy, the person remembers the Lord in the right time. You see? All right. So great form of devotion is to remember Bhagwan all the time. So now, people tie these two. So last night I was talking about chanting the name. And today I'm talking about remembering. So people tie these two, and you hear a phrase very often in Bhakti Marg. What is Nam Smaran? So now it's Nam and Smaran. And last night we were telling also that is an easy way to connect with the Lord, who is all pervasive in this world. So now this fortifies that last night's method. What is that? Chanting the name, chanting the name, chanting the name. And here, remembering the Lord, remembering the Lord. And they help each other, these two. So that is why people have combined both. It's called a Nama Smara, remembering the name of the Lord or chanting the name of the Lord all the time. Nam Smara. So Bhagwan is talking about here, Smaran, remember, yeah? Great act of devotion. Tasyaham sulabha partha nitya yuktasya yoginaha. He says, such a person reaches me very, very easily. Now, Satatam kirtayantu mam. This is 9:14. 9:14. Satatam kirtayanto mam. Jai Shri Krishna, Jai Hare Krishna, 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 Jai Shri Krishna, Jai ki jai. Satatam kirtayanto mam. So kirt in Sanskrit means to praise. Praise. So when we do kirtan, what we are actually doing is praising the Lord. Kirt. Repeatedly praising. Like that. Kirti means fame. When we have fame, we are well known. So, and well known means for good things. A person might be famous for some other things also. Like Ravan is very famous. So, Kirt means to when people praise us like that. So here, Satatam Kirtayanto Mam Yatantascha Driravrataha. All the time, praising Bhagwan, all the time, glorifying the Lord. The Lord is so wonderful, how He sustains me. Even when I sleep, I don't know how my heart is beating. Anybody knows? We don't know. And how that thing is still beating. Everything. Look, I know how a car works, right? There's an intake of air and gas, and they mix, and when you click that, the combustion starts. There's a spark from spark plugs, and the combustion starts, and every start like that. We know. What about this now? How this working? And sometimes it stop working. And what happened when it stopped working? See how this body works and how all things are working. When we start thinking, we say, oh, my Lord is so wonderful. How He makes this whole universe work. So when I start saying, my Lord is so wonderful. And now, to tie that to what we were talking about before, right? When I'm chanting His name and I remember the Lord, I should remember Him with this attitude. What? He is so wonderful. And in this world, whatever He has done for the best. That we also have to remember. He is not going to do anything bad. Bhagwan is not going to do anything bad. Anything He has done for the best. You please remember that also. Bhagwan's world is perfect, you know. People say, no, Swamiji, perfect. Pray. I told you last night that whatever is going on in this world is only the result of karma, is all happening. And if I did not engage in that karma, I can never get that result. It is not possible. Result only comes by karma. Now, so when these negative things come in the world, I'm chanting the name based on the first day. I'm chanting the name of the Lord. Based on today, I'm remembering the Lord. And now again, the next word here, kirtayantaha. I'm remembering the Lord, but I'm remembering Bhagwan with praise in my mind. Oh, He has done well. Whatever He has done well. Not He has done anything wrong. Like that. Otherwise, some people, they blame Bhagwan also. I don't know what's wrong with this Lord. So much suffering going on in this world, and He's sitting down and watching. But Bhagwan was the one who gave us freedom of action. Right? He bestowed on us freedom of action, freedom to act. And when so you reap. So what Bhagwan has to do with that now? Look here, I'll tell you a very wonderful thing. You see, we have to remember Ganesh first. You know that? First we remember Bhagwan Ganesh. Then we remember Mother Saraswati. Then we remember Guru, like this, right? This is the order. This is the tradition. Then any other, whatever you wish, Ishta Devata, this, that, whatever thing, right? So Bhagwan Ganesh is the one who removes obstacles. So the human being starts his life like this. What? Om Vakratunna Mahakaya Surya Koti Samaprabha Ityadi. We chant like that, no? Gajananam Bhutaganati Sevitam Kapitajambo Phalasara Vakshanam Umasutam Shoka Vinashakarakam. And all such prayers we are doing that, and we are asking Bhagwan Ganesh to remove all the obstacles. You know, like when you have a child riding a bicycle when the child is 5 years old? You have two little wheels on the side. Huh? You have two little wheels on the side. Well, back in the day, there were no wheels and all. Somebody used to have to hold the bike and run behind you. Correct? I mean, all the older people know that. And if you're a little bit more older like me, well, nobody is holding no bike too. And we have to learn to ride. I'm sure many people are sitting here. We learn to ride on the bar. All who learn to ride on the bar, tell me. Look, you see how much hand gone up? On the bar. You know, many people here don't know where it's on the bar. And one day, Baba going down the hill with the bicycle, and the brakes cut. No brakes. But Baba pulled inside the cane field. He cut away about 10 row of cane. Yeah. But anyway, back in the day, they used to have, well, nowadays, they have these two wheels on the side, right? Because the person really don't know the art of balance, yes. So they put two wheels there, and after a while and all, when he gets the hang of it and all, they remove those wheels. Well, I'll tell you something. Worshipping Bhagwan Ganesh in the beginning, you think it was not tied to that, eh? I bring bicycle and all with Bhagwan Ganesh, no? Worshipping Bhagwan Ganesh is like this. It is that stage of a devotee's development, and that stage of his evolution, where he really cannot deal with all of the obstacles and all of the impediments coming in his life. So he's worshipping Bhagwan Ganesh to remove them. So every devotee has to go through this stage. So he worships the Lord. Prabhu, I'm going to undertake this thing and that thing, and please try to remove the obstacles for me on my path and let it become successful. But I'll tell you, why Saraswati Maya is worshipped next. She is the goddess of knowledge. Knowledge is the next step of evolution, next step of development. Knowledge is to understand that, my dear, the obstacles are not bad, the obstacles are good for us. It is through obstacles that we grow. That is why she put second, the first stage we have to go through. We pray to remove the obstacles, not knowing that the obstacles are good for us. When we don't know, it is an earlier stage of development. But Saraswati Maya is worshipped next, the goddess of knowledge, to bestow on us the knowledge that the obstacles which we are encountering in life, those obstacles are good for us because we evolve through obstacles. There is a rule in the whole Prakriti that nothing evolves without stress and tension, without opposition from the environment in which they exist. Every organism in biology also. Every organism evolves only when there is stress from the environment. So, that knowledge is bestowed by Mother Saraswati. And so, the higher state of evolution is to know, acha theek hai, let the obstacles come, because it's through those obstacles I will evolve. I will become a better person. I will become stronger. After I have overcome these obstacles, I would be left a much stronger person. You see, much more capable, much more agile and everything, because I have gone through that. So, when we remember the Lord now, and the negative things are happening in the world, we remember this. Aha, Bhagwan is sending me some obstacles again now for me to evolve, for me to become better. But some people say, but Swamiji, man, when it rains, it pours. And so one trouble after the next. The trouble don't stop. What about that? Then go back to Ganesh. One fellow sit down in a restaurant and he order food. Some places and all, they take so long. And your belly going grr, grr, grr. He called the waiter. He food had come, he waiting, the food didn't come. He called the waiter. He said, waiter, look, bring me a pen and paper. The waiter said, why? He said, I better write my will here by the time this food comes. By the time this food comes, I better write my will. So go and bring pen and paper. Well, that was the mistake to ask for pen and paper, because by the time the pen and paper come, they had to call the undertaker. They had to call the funeral home because he... So one trouble after the next. When you think you solved this. But remember, the bottom line is, there is no evolution without obstacles. And so when we remember, when we see the negative things also in life, that time also we have to praise Bhagwan. In other words, we don't only praise Bhagwan. People have this habit to only praise Bhagwan only when something good has. Yeah. And we go there and people do all sorts of things about Bhagwan, I tell you. Really, we abuse the Lord like anything. Poor Bhagwan. Only when I've gotten some good result in the exam, then I go there and I make some offering in the temple. And one fellow, he was scared to go and write the exam. So he told Bhagwan, Prabhu, if you let me pass this exam, I mean, if I write this exam comfortably and I know that I have passed, what I'll come to the temple. He's telling before the exam, I'll come to the temple and I will give $500 in dakshina to the temple. In the hundi, you know, box. And I will give $400 to the pujari. And I will spend $300 to buy all naivedya also to come to offer. Then I will spend $100 to buy agarbatti and camphor and all. He promised before. And when he went into the exam, he realized that the exam was really easy. That thing, he knew every question, he finished before time also. And he made the promise already. When he finished now, it's time to go to the temple now. He said, Prabhu, you know, many people has come in your temple and they have given that hundi. What is the need for you to get $500, you know? And that pujari and all, those fellows make money whole day. Where is the use for he to get $400? And all this naivedya, people only giving you all this sweet, or you have diabetes by now, you know. They only given this thing. Where is the need for you to give? And this $100 also, people bring all of this agarbatti and they smoke you out. You will get lung cancer. So he scratch off all them things. And he give Bhagwan $50. And he gone home. So when he reached home, his father asked, how is the exam? Man, I aced that exam. Really? Oh, yeah, it was really easy. Here, I'll show you. Look the question paper. He take out the paper like the show his father. He hand up the question paper and the answers he have it in his pocket. The answer paper, my mistake, he bring home. All Bhagwan, Naivedya and everything gone now. He gone too. Karma has a habit of coming right back immediately, isn't it? So anyway, people do all sorts of things to try to trick Bhagwan, this thing, that thing, and the other thing. But you please remember, when anything has happened in this world, positive or negative, not only to praise when a positive thing has happened, that's what the kirtanam which is being spoken about in Bhagavad Gita is for an elevated person, one who has really evolved to the state where even when a negative thing happens in life, Bhagwan has, because I'm working out some karma of the better, faster the better. If I work it out, otherwise I'll be dragging this thing for lifetimes. So the praise should come also when they're negative. That's what I mean to say. Right. That is why Bhagavan is telling me, Satatam kirtayantaha. Satatam word is here in the verse. Satatam means always, whether something positive or something negative. Don't wait for only some positive thing, this thing has happened, that thing has happened, good in my life, therefore I'm going to. Not that we should stop that, we do that, but we also remember Bhagavan fondly, remember Bhagavan lovingly, even when something negative has happened. And Bhagavan is only looking for that love, he is looking for nothing else. He doesn't really want anything from us. That is what we can give to Bhagavan. That's why at the end of the Arati, Tera Tujko Arpan. We are surrendering everything which is yours to you. Because so far I've been thinking it is mine. But it is not mine. He is looking for love only. See, now this is 9:26. These are two very famous verses. Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama. Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama.
Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama. Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama.
Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama. Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama. Phalam toyam yo me bhaktya prayachati.
Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama. Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama.
Tadaham bhaktupahritam ashnami prayatatmanah. Patram pushpa, see the words. Patram pushpam phalam toyam yome bhaktya prayachati. The one who gives to me, and see all this is in singular. One leaf. Pushpam, one flower. Phalam, one fruit. Toyam, well, there is not something like one water. It means one drop of water. Yome bhaktya prayachiti, who gives to me with devotion, with love. So, I told you just now, in any case, Bhagavan is the one who owns everything in this world. So when you are taking a leaf to give to Bhagavan, a flower to give to Bhagavan, already it is his. That's like when children take their mother's money and buy Mother's Day gift for them. They do or not? They take their own parents' money and buy gift for them on Mother's Day and Father's Day and all. And nowadays children are well gone well bad. They take their own parents' money and buy gift for themselves. Forget about mother and father. No. So, patram pushpa, one leaf, one flower. What Bhagavan is looking for is not the leaf or the flower. That doesn't mean anything to him. What he is looking for is bhakti, the love, the devotion. which accompanies that thing. And it should not be done as a business transaction. All of these things we have to wipe out from our mind. A business transaction. I'm doing such and such because I want to get such and such, such and such. If that is the level of your devotion, please make a sankalpa in your mind today that I'm going to wipe out this thing from my mind. That I am giving Bhagwan such to get such. That is not devotion. That is a business transaction. That is business now. A real devotee, he is beside himself with joy to do something for Bhagwan. To express his love, his praise, his gratitude to the Lord. I keep telling everywhere, Are bhai, atheist people get everything in this world also. They believe never in Bhagwan. And they also get everything. They become educated, they get PhD degrees also. They become multimillionaires. They become well known. They become everything, isn't it? Atheist people. Why are you making transactions with Bhagwan to get this and get that? Bhagwan is looking for pure, unsullied love, unconditional love. That is all. Patram pushpam phalam toyam yome bhaktya prayachati. Tadaham bhakti upahritam ashnami. I accept that thing, that love. And whatever I offer with some return in mind, I want this, I want this, I want this. That will be behind the lines. Bhagwan is saying, I accept that which is offered with the devotion. Means, I'm looking for that devotion only. But which is offered with an intention behind for a return. It means to say, that just bounces off. Bounces off. So, real devotion in all our Bhakti Shastras is like this. And we avoid, you see our prayers and all, Purnamada, Purnamidam, Purnat, Purnamudachyate, Tvameva Mata. You have to see the translation of these prayers. They're really not asking Bhagavan for anything. There's no asking for anything in those prayers. And if we ask, Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinaha, Sarve Santu Niramayaha, may all be happy, may all be free from disease. If there's an asking, the selfishness is gone in the asking, selflessness is there in the asking. May all be happy. Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinaha, Sarve Santu Niramayaha, may all be free from disease. Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu, may all see auspiciousness everywhere. So the selflessness is coming in when the asking comes. This is Sanatana Dharma. So, that is because of this type of teaching. Bhagwan is not to be made he's not a businessman. He's not in the business of fulfilling wishes. Only genies do that. Bhagwan is not in the business of fulfilling wishes. If wishes were horses, beggars would ride, you know. So he says, Yome bhaktya prayachati. This is what is important. Otherwise, some fellow, one man is boasting, what? In our religion, when we get our salary, we give 50% to Bhagwan. Another fellow says, what? In our religion, when we get our salary, we give 75% to Bhagwan. Another one, what? Nothing. When we get our salary, we take the whole 100% and we throw it up for Bhagwan. And we say, Prabhu, whatever you want, you take, and whatever comes back down is mine only. This is how people try to trick God also like that. We have to remember at all times it belongs to Bhagwan in any case. And he is just allowing me this privilege of having that thing. Now in the next verse, Yat karoshi, yadashnasi. Yat juhoshi dadasi yat. Whatever you do, now all of it, and this ties back to what we were talking about on the first day, on the second day, Bhagwan's doing whatever we do for Bhagwan. If you want to summarize this next verse, do whatever you do for the Lord. This is the verse in this 9th chapter where Bhakti Yoga and Karma Yoga merge. We start with Karma Yoga, and Karma Yoga merges into Bhakti Yoga. And what we actually end up with is only 2 yogas. Because I am doing for Bhagwan, but I cannot be doing for Bhagwan and grinding my teeth. Man, I don't know what is wrong with this Lord now. He put me here to work for He. Is a donkey or what? You can't be doing like that, you see. The Lord has given me, like this we have to do. The Lord has given me every single thing which I have. I don't know how my eyes can see. When I open, now they are closed. I open it immediately. When I open, I can see. How that thing happens. Only He has given me that power, isn't it? When I speak a word or a sentence here, how that thing could be understood by you. This is mind-blowing. If you study the intricacy of that, mind-blowing. So He has given me every single thing like that. And so, whatever I do for Him. Through these children in the house, I'm taking care of His children. Through the spouse in the house, I'm taking care of his children. Like that. Yat karoshi, yat ashnasi. So now, the karma yoga and the bhakti yoga, they meet here. Whatever I do, yat karoshi, yat ashnasi, whatever I eat, I consume. And in Sanatana Dharma, consuming is not only through the mouth, we consume through our eyes also. That's why you're called a consumer now. We are called consumer. Because you go and see movies. Ashnasi word is given. Whatever I consume through my ears, because you're listening to music, Spotify. I don't. People say, Samji, how you know all them things? Spotify and all kind of thing. Because I'd be right on spot when I'm youngster, then I'm talking about that only. They're talking about this thing and that thing. So whatever we are consuming, we have to say, oh, in the Upanishad it says that Atmano kamaya sarvam priyam bhavati. Atmanaha kamaya sarvam priyam bhavati. In the Chandogya Upanishad. What it means to say is that something is liked in this world or something is experienced in this world only because of the will and wish of the Atma. So when I'm consuming this through my eyes or that through my ears or that through my, nice or nose, perfume. When I'm consuming all of these things, I should think I'm consuming it for the Atma inside. That Atma and Paramatma is one and same. Jiva and Ishvara is one and same. So like that. Yat ashnasi, yat juhoshi dadasi, yat. Whatever I offer, I am offering to the Lord. Like for example, you go to the temple and you give some donation. You say, Krishna Arpanam. I am doing it for Krishna. Like when you give the Baba the Siddha. And one Babaji from here, that poor fellow, he was a new Baba, neophyte Baba, means now get training. And he go on to receive, he do puja and all, and they give it Dakshina at the end and Siddha. So when they're giving Siddha, his Babaji has to tell the Shrota, Yajman, say Krishna Arpanam. To remind the Yajman that you're really giving this Siddha to Krishna. Huh? But the Babaji, because it was his first puja, he was a little bit nervous. So he telling the devotees now, because he was nervous, say Krishna Arpanam. The devotees also not knowing anything better, they all devotees, Krishna Arpanam. The sorry state that we are in. Even when the Baba, we also don't know. Puja we are supposed to learn for ourselves. In Sanatan Dharma, puja is supposed to be done by everybody for them, for themselves. But we have come to a state where what type of puja where the society has come, put that day. That's where we have come. What? Put that day. That's what's going on or not? We don't know, but we're supposed to know. So, all right. So, whatever I am offering, I offer it to Bhagwan. Dadasi, whatever I am giving, I am giving it to Bhagwan. So here, two words at the end, they're very close. One is, the sacred offerings in the fire and all that kind of thing. Yajjuhoshi. And Dadasi, what we give as dana and all the other things. Like that. But we are doing it for Bhagwan. Yat tapasyasi. Hey Kaunteya. Whatever tapas we are doing, whatever austerities we are doing, we do that for the Lord. Not to say, like for example, people do tapas and all. After I'm finished, I will walk on water. There are people who do tapas for all sorts of things, There's real stories like that. Ramakrishna Paramahamsa, those of you who travel with us, you see, we had gone to Dakshineshwar, which is on that side of Ganga in Calcutta. Right? We took our boat and went there. So now, one devotee came. In those days, in Ramakrishna Paramahamsa days, it was all jungle only. Now it's all big town and city and all. So that fellow came to Ramakrishna Paramahamsa and he told, hey, why don't you teach me how to have siddhis, magical powers? Why are you going on here chanting Ma, Ma, Ma whole day? Teach me how to get siddhis, powers, So Ramakrishna Paramahamsa told, no, I don't teach those things. You don't know real spirituality. That fellow went on the other side of the Ganga from Dakshineshwar and it was jungle there. And he did tapas for 10 years like this. All sorts of ghor tapas. This is account in Ramakrishna Paramahamsa's works. And when he was finished that 10 years of tapas, he was able to walk back on the water of the Ganga and come there. So he was doing tapas for what? To get this siddhi to walk on water. And he came back and told, look, see, I was telling you to teach me this thing and you didn't know. Look, I did tapas for 10 years, I can walk on water. Ramakrishna Paramahamsa said, "Arey, Murk." Murk means fool. Mahamurk. If you pay the boatman 10 cents, he would have bring you on this side. So your 10 years of tapas, what? 10 cents. Useless thing. Whatever you do for. He going to get siddhi to walk on water. Everybody said, hey, wow. He's walking on water. Tat kurushva madarpanam. Yeah? For me, the Lord says, do it for me. And a devotee, Bhagwan tells, Name bhakta pranashyati, in the same 9th chapter. See now, 9:30. In that, 131. My devotee never perishes, the Lord says. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
अपि चेत्तु दुराचारः भजते मामनन्यभाक्
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
साधुरेव समन्तव्यः सम्यक् व्यवसितो हि सः
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
क्षिप्रं भवति धर्मात्मा शश्वच्छान्तिं निगच्छति
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
कौन्तेय प्रतिजानीहि न मे भक्त प्रणश्यति
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Krishna Kanaya Lal ki jai. Api chet suduracharah. There's a similar verse at come in the 4th chapter also. Api chetasi papebhyaha sarvebhya papakrittamaha. If this fellow has done the worst sin, worst crime, worst whatever, this type of person. People ask in Sanatana Dharma, is there anything like forgiveness? Actually, it is more than forgiveness. It is more than forgiveness. If any person really, truly turns to Bhagwan, and it is like this, please remember this thing. We can't just go and say, well, Prabhu, what I could do? Yeah, I made a mistake, what to do? I confess. And then you feel that everything has gone away. Please remember that we cannot erase karma just like that. You see now, even Bhagwan subjects himself to the law of karma when he takes avatar. You know that? He subjects himself to the law of karma. Sita was imprisoned in Lanka because she had imprisoned a parrot. Separated and imprisoned. Karma. Bhagwan Ram had to take the help of monkeys and take avatar and lose his wife and all that kind of thing because Narad had given him shrap. So he also accepts. He doesn't have to, but he also accepts the law of karma. You see? So, karma is not just any simple thing. Karma pradhan visvakari rakha. Karma is the most preponderant law in the universe. So much so that Bhagwan himself subjects himself to that law. So now, People feel that you could just go and, you know, tell this or tell that and all sins. In Sanatana Dharma, it is not that easy. Not that it cannot be removed. It is not that easy. This thing is, salesmanship in religion. Salesmanship, you just tell. Because when you want to sell something, you tell anything, isn't it? If you want to sell something, you tell anything to sell that. One fellow the older priest, older priest, he was trying to train the younger priest to do what? Receive confession. Something called confession? You have to sit down in the box there, and they come on that side. He's trying to train the younger priest. So he said, come here, come. Sit with me. You will hear confession. So the younger priest sat with him. So one man came on the other side. And then the older priest now told the younger priest, listen, The older priest shouted, yes, my son, what is it? Father, I have sinned. Acha. Kya kiya aapne? Means what you did. Daru pee liya. I drank. Huh? Kitna? How much you drank? 3 bottles. I drank 3 bottles. Oh ho. Achha. Now go there in the donation box and put $20 and do not repeat your sin. Your sin is forgiven. Like that. So he went. So the older priest asked the younger one, now, so you catch the hang of this? That okay? Yeah, this is nothing. So the older priest left the young one there and he went to his office. Evening time, the younger one went to the older, and the older one asked, somebody came? Anybody came to confess? Yeah, one man came. Kya kaha usne? What do you mean? What he said? He said he drank. Oh. How much he drank? He said he drank 1 bottle. What did you tell him? I told him, go there and put $20 in the donation box and he could drink 2 more bottles. Because $20 is for? Right. The man have to lie up there, man. Look here. This is all jokey thing. Now listen to Bhagwan's words. Apichet sudurachara. Now, how strong words he's using? Bhagwan Krishna is using very strong words also. Achar means, achar is not achar we bring to eat. Achar means conduct. Conduct, achar. This is Sanskrit. This is not Hindi. Durachar means very bad conduct. Bad conduct. Bhagwan doesn't use durachar. He says sudurachar. That man have a PhD in bad conduct. Means he has done the worst thing conceivable. Apichet sudurachara. Bhajate mam ananya bhak. And he worships me exclusively, means turns to me. This is what it actually means. He turns to me and takes refuge in me and nothing else. Ananya bhak. And as though there is no separation between him and me. He has to turn like that. So the requirement in Sanatana Dharma is this thing. We turn to the Lord without seeing an iota of difference between myself and the Lord. That moment, every karma, every papa, everything is washed away. That moment. The turning should be with such intensity and such thoroughness that the Ananya word is coming there. That person sees no difference between himself. It means he merges mentally with Bhagwan. If that turning is done properly, he turns to the Lord with that intensity. And then he tells the Lord, Prabhu, please forgive me, forgive my sins. At that point, Bhagwan and Sanatan Dharma, Bhagwan will ask, what sins? Because the turning was such that in that turn, everything got washed away. This is what is called as forgiveness in Sanatan Dharma, not any other thing. Any other thing is karma remains and I still have to go through that karma. There must be 100% right about turn like that. Straight to Bhagwan. Bhajate mamananya bhak. Sadhureva samantavyaha. He immediately is called a sadhu. Immediately. Samyak vyafasito hi saha. He has taken the right decision and he has done the right thing. Kshipram bhavati dharmatma shashvat chantim nigacchati. Immediately, instantaneously, fast, in no time, he becomes dharmatma. He follows dharma. And he reaches the state of peace. All of this shashvat and kshipram, quickly. And shashvat chantim, eternal peace he reaches. Hey Kaunteya, you please go and announce to the world. Kaunteya pratijanihi name vakta pranashyati. My devotee never perishes. Once that devotee turns to me, he never ever perishes. This is the idea. Huh? That turning is required. We are not talking about any cheap turn. We are talking about a fundamental turn. At the deepest level. Such a devotee is never ever forsaken. Nothing untowards can ever come to such a devotee. That is the idea. So in Sanatan Dharma, this is what is required. Not any, oh yeah, went in the temple and I do a little this and that. And now all my sins gone. And that is easily proven. All the sins did not go because that fellow still suffers the rest of his life. Isn't it? Easily proven. Sadhu reva samantavyaha. Sadhu means good person. He turns, and he may have been the worst papi, mahapapi, but immediately sadhu reva samantavyaha. And there also it says, apichet sudurachar, apichet asi papevya sarvebhya papa kritam. Bhagwan Shri Ram tells this in the Ramcharitmanas, also in Sundarkand, when he tells, even if that fellow has killed 1,000 brahmanas, what is the number he uses? 100 or 1,000 brahmanas, and he comes and surrenders to me. Because, see, Viveshan came. Bhagwan, I hope you remember the story. Sundarkand, Viveshan comes and he surrenders to Bhagwan Ram. Then Sugriv is the king of all the monkeys. Sugriv is the actual king of that part. That southern part, right? So Bhagwan tells Sugriv, अब क्या करना है? Now what to do? Vibhishan has come and surrendered. What to do? Listen to Sugriv. Prabhu, you don't know these Rakshasas now. You don't know what he has up his sleeve. Huh? He could come here to spy. After all, he's Ravan's brother, you know. Maybe he came here to spy. We don't know. I feel not only we should lock him up, but we should tie him up too. This is Sugriv. Bhagwan Shri Ram smiled. In his mind, he's thinking, but I know another fellow who was also kicked out by his brother. And he ran hither and thither, looking for refuge. And finally he ended up on Rishyamukh Parvat. he was also kicked out by his brother. And Bhagwan came and gave him refuge. Sugriv, you know such a fellow? You see, when we receive all the graces and all the good things from the world and all that kind of thing, we forget that we should extend all of the grace to others also. Sugriv just received the same grace of Bhagwan Sri Ram because he also was kicked out by his brother, like Vibhishan is kicked out by his brother, and this and that and all that. But when it is time to accept Vibhishan, no, Sugriv said, we should tie him up and lock him up. But it was that time that Bhagwan Sri Ram said, if that person has murdered 100, I don't remember the number, 100 or 1,000, round number, Brahmanas. Koti Brahmana. Koti word he uses. And he comes to me and he surrenders. That means to say he turns to me, Ananya Bhak. This word, Ananya Bhak. 100% turn to Bhagwan. Bhagwan said, I'll never forsake him. Never. There's no chance of going back. Otherwise, what people do, we commit the sin, we go and we confess, and we go and do the same sin the next day. Or some variety of the same sin. So in this type of turning, there is no going back. That is the idea. Samyak, and that's why the word Samyak Vyavasitaha. This is a very strong word in Sanskrit. Samyak Vyavasitaha means, man, I turn in such a way, I turn with such a vehemence, that if you kill me, I am not going back. That is the idea. We turn like that. You kill me, no problem. I am ready to die. But I am not going back. They call Samyak Vyavasitaha. The sky could fall on, but I am not going back. So strong. The Sanskrit words are so powerful words, I tell you. Khipram bhavati dharmatma. Immediately becomes most reverential. Dharmatma. Huh? So, in Bhakti Marg, in Sanatana Dharma, there is this forgiveness. What is the meaning of the forgiveness here now? Bhagwan himself doesn't have to forgive anything. Because I turn such a, like for example, if there is darkness on your face and you turn toward the sun, the darkness will remain. How it will remain? Can't remain. There's a shadow on your face and you turn toward the sun. Where is the shadow? So if I have all of this bar karma and all of these things I have done and that, but I really turn to Bhagwan, that karma cannot remain. That pap cannot remain. That is the idea. Eh? So this is Sanatana Dharma, not different from other things that we encounter in the West and all of that sort of thing. Huh? So what we can do, some people ask one more question. Swamiji, but there is something called Prayaschit karma. Prayaschit karma. That when I do such and such thing, I go there and I do, what is it called? Expiatory action. Do some ritual and they do this for that and do that for that and send away the pap and you know that, no? Prayaschit karma. Well, that is a very nice, convenient way for many people to make money. Prayaschit. What it does, not that it doesn't have any effect, it's there in Shastras also. Please see, it does this thing only. That when the result of that karma comes, you will be able to more gracefully reap or accept the result. The Prayaschit karma does that only. Prayaschit karma cannot send away karma. One karma cannot send away 2 arrows or what? One karma cannot send away another karma. What it does is, when the other karma is coming, I am very accepting. Oh, take care. I only did the karma, so I have to reap the result. And so I don't get angry with anybody. I don't get upset and agitated and all of that sort of thing. The Prayaschit karma helps like that. That is because there is such a thing called Prayaschit karma in Shastras. But Prayaschit karma does not erase another karma. Please understand this. There is no erasing of other karma. It's just an additional karma, which, like for example, I'm getting food every day without salt. So I do some work on the side here, and I get 5 cents, and I go and buy salt. So that when the food comes here now, I'll be able to. I did something on the side to get 5 cents to buy 5 cents salt. So I'll eat the food more comfortably. Otherwise, saltless food. Oh God, Swamiji, you kill me. I remember the youngsters camp would give them saltless food one day. One meal, of 3 meals, one meal was saltless. Every one of them crying. Look, so ask them when they're this small. So, it is just an additional karma. Now you have to eat the same food. The food will come. But now you put something, so you eat it more comfortably. Yeah, like that. All right. So, we have one more day for Bhakti Yoga. And we have, today, I wish, this is chapter 9. And I did some verses from chapter 10. Now we'll see chapter 11, chapter 12, some verses. That is tomorrow. One more day for Bhakti Yoga. The week done? All right. Yes, so one more day for Bhakti Yoga and then we'll see. Let me tell you some announcements and then we will have Aarti and Khatam kar denge aaj ke liye. A very special thank you to our dear Pandit Satyanand Maharaj and his Bhakti TV. Panditji is here again tonight. Religiously is here every night. You all see also when you have functions and programs at your homes and different places, Bhakti TV can come and do live broadcast. Bhakti TV is doing yeoman service to Trinidad and Tobago and Sanatanis across the world. And he's covering this yagna. He went to Guyana also and covered the beginning portions there of the 108 nights, and he's uploading every single night of that 108 nights to Bhakti TV. So people everywhere are getting an opportunity to see Bhagwat Gita in toto, the whole thing, you see. All right. Launched in November 2019, Bhakti TV, and now Bhakti Radio also. Radio Bhakti. Devotional, inspirational, and motivational viewing, listening for Hindus in the diaspora. Please have a look. Online you can go and see. All right. On Saturday, please you give your orders now itself. We have Rumali Roti and Paneer Bhurji, a special type of street food of Bharat. We'll be having at the ashram from 11 to 2. This Saturday coming. So you can give your orders and come and pick up, or you can come and sit there and eat. Street food is supposed to eat right there, you know. But people are still buy doubles and carry all Canada and all about. I don't know when it reached there, how that thing does taste. Soggy doubles. Anyway, so Rumali and Rasa, Paneer Bhuji, you please come and try it. And also there's Bombay Dhamaka Pizza. For the first time in your life, you will have pizza with curry. Actually, we have to, we should start seeing about patenting this thing because people is going. Yeah, all right. All of it will be happening. You can give your orders and you can pick up on Saturday. There's walk-in as well, but it's better if you order. We'll know how many to cater for. All right. I told you now, Rumali roti, that roti literally thin like this. This thin. It is a very popular thing in Bharat. Because Rumal means handkerchief. So it is called Rumali roti because of that thing. All right. On the 8th of May, which is just coming shortly, we have our 3-night Gurudev Jayanti Yagna. Gurudev entered this world on the 8th of May, way back in 1916. And he traversed the whole earth spreading this Vedanta. So we have every year for his Jayanti Yagna at the ashram. So it starts on the 8th of May. All right, 7 to 9 p.m. We'll be doing chapter 5 of Bhagavad Gita. On the 30th of May, we have Chai Sanmelan at the ashram. Indian Arrival Day, which has been going on for 20, 25 years, chais and melon. Come and have some masala chai. This Saturday also you can get masala chai. But the chais and melon is a big event. Tickets are available for the chais and melon. Please see. You can get here. 22nd to 24th of May, we have 3 nights yagna in Roshad Road, Ramsing Trace, Roshad Road, Pinal. Mr. and Mrs. Vashti and Vishnu Ramakhan, they're inviting all of you to come to the yagna. All right. Chinmaya Vidyalaya school registration now open for September 2025 intake. School registration, Chinmaya Vidyalaya. Actually, education is supposed to happen in a most conducive environment. Now please see, the traditional thing was the student used to go to a Gurukul. So the Gurukul, the ashram of the Guru, has the perfect environment. And there, what we say is education is not given. Please see this, and there's a difference. Education is not given. Education seeps into the child when the right environment is provided. It seeps in. We are not in the business of giving an education. No, the British came into Bharat and they changed the whole education system. And then when they came here, they brought John Morton and everything and started the same thing. So we are trying to make a now kind of midpoint between what our traditional thing is, the Gurukul, and what the modern Western British type of education is, where you have a school. So one of the important thing is to create the right environment. So the moment they walk in, they see Bhagwan Murti in front. Then before every class, there is worship, prayer. Morning, there is devotion every single day. And there are so many courses throughout the day for studying scriptures and so many things, Sanskrit and all of that kind of thing. So we kind of make a midpoint between the modern education and the Gurukul system. And that environment is going to remain like that, and we'll make sure that it remains like that. And you know the environment which is there outside now in the schools. Ekdam kharab hai. Every day we hear so much about bullying, all the way up to the highest office. So, we're trying to preserve that environment. Now, one more thing. If you bring your child and your child try to change that environment to your liking and all of that, the environment will not be sacrificed. You will be sacrificed. That is an environment we are trying to preserve like that. Huh? All right. So school is open for registration now, and we really have designed this thing along the lines of the ancient tradition and all that. I tell you, students see the benefit of that when they come out and they become adults, and then they go out and then they have children. We actually have children, former students, bringing their children back to the school now. Number of them, so many of them. Right. Garam Masala restaurant open for dining and takeaway. Garam Masala is located on the school compound. Sunday morning satsang every Sunday, and Bal Vihar classes for children at the ashram every Sunday. You can please tell others to bring. If we don't groom the little ones properly from now, we'll be in trouble later on. We have to groom all the little ones properly. And the Bal Vihar program is designed for that. And last is Vedanta course. Oh, of course, the bookstall is there. Please have a look on that side. So many wonderful titles are there. Razor's Edge and Ik Onkar. Ik Onkar is one of the texts of the Sikh religion. And Little Yash for children. All sorts of wonderful titles for children also. Vedanta course is a 2-year residential course. The student has to come and stay in the ashram and study this Sanskrit, Vedanta, all the scriptures, Upanishad, Bhagwat Gita, everything for 2 years. a very strict and demanding course. You may not be able to come and take the course, but you may know people who would come and take the course. So you please spread the word around. So it's a 2-year residential course. You have to come and stay in the ashram for 2 years. And classes start at 5:30 a.m. every single day, no holidays, and end at 8 p.m. And the qualification is 30 years and younger, unmarried, and finally must have some university degree. Then that training is afforded free by Chinmaya Mission, and then that person can go and spread this knowledge to all and sundry, whoever, wherever. But that is the qualification in Chinmaya Mission before one can really study this knowledge. All right. So I think those are the announcements. We'll have the arati and we'll conclude. Om Jai Bhagavad Gita, Maya Jai Bhagavad Gita, Hari Hiya Kamal Vihari, Hari Hiya Kamal Vihari, Sundar Supunite, Om Jai Bhagavad Gita. Sumarma Prakashi Ama Sakti Haramaya Kama Sakti Hara Tattva Jnana Vikashini Tattva Jnana Vikashini Vidya Brahma Para Om Jai Bhagavad Gita Nishtala Bhakti Vidhai Nirmal Malhari Maya Nirmal Malhari Charana Rahasya Pradayini Charana Rahasya Pradayini Sab Vidhi Sukhkari Om Jai Bhagavad Gita Raga Dvesha Vidari Tarini Mod Sada Maya शास्त्र के स्वामिनी सकल शास्त्र की स्वामिनी श्रुतियों की रानी ओम जय भगवद गीते दया सुधा बरसावन मातु कृपा की जय मैया मातु कृपा की जय हरिपद प्रेम दान कर हरिपद अपनों कर लीजिए ओम जय भगवद गीते जय भगवद गीते मैया जय भगवद गीते हरि हिय कमल विहारिणी हरि हिय कमल विहारिणी सुंदर सुखनी Let us all put our hands together as we take these last few moments to reflect on how absolutely indispensable God is in our life. That Paramatma is our mother, our father, our friend, our companion, our learning, our wealth. But even much more than that, He is our very own existence. He sustains us by being us. To that Lord who sustains us every moment of our existence, we offer our salutations, our love, our gratitude. We sing as the Rishis sang in metered lines in praise of that reality. Tvameva Mata cha Pita Tvameva Tvameva Bandhush cha Sakha Tvameva Tvameva Vidya Davinam Tvameva Tvameva Sarvam Mama Deva Deva. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om. Vrindavan Bihari Lal ki jai. Shri Satya Sanatan Dharma ki jai. Namah Parvati Pate. Har Har Mahadev.